Welcome to the next episode in this series. This is my backyard, and I have some work to do. Today I'm gonna be pretty much cleaning up the perimeter. So fence line around the house and doing some stuff that I've put off. It's like the end of projects, just clean up that I think can be used more efficiently. All right, let's go. Let's start. Today is pretty cold. I have gloves, beanie, hoodie on. I am just trying to keep up the work. Spring only lasts so long. We get a couple days like this, but still worth it. Okay, so this I'm gonna use later. It is a sifter built to sift dirt. There's a lot of gravel around the house and even the back alleyway, which is terrible. Because this is the gate I cut out. It used to not be a gate, and I never finished it. I put the hinges on very nicely. I think I made a decent cut. I like the shape, but I never cinched up the corners how you should. I don't think I'll get to that today, but I do have a lock. I've been just keeping it up by a brick, as you saw. Anyways, I'm gonna get a rake and try to get some of this stuff over here. Yes, I just walked all the way around my house, even though this opens. And that's where I got the rake from, was that shed over there. And yes, it's a small rake, but it should work. This was something I planted a little while ago. This is inland sea oats. I had 2 of these, and I had some work done over here, like literally right over there. And they trampled these. I don't know, they thought they were weeds or something, but I had just planted them like a day before. There were some at my job, like in the courtyard, and there were a ton. So I pulled the seed heads off of those. They're so pretty. Probably about like 40 seeds, and I sprinkled them around here, hoping they germinate. And I even put one in this little plant pot I had at work, and it was sprouted at work. So if I can keep that little seedling alive, then maybe I'll bring it out here. I'm gonna take y'all around by hand and show you what I'm about to do. This is obviously a retaining wall between me and my neighbor. I believe was paid for by the previous owner of my house, and then my neighbor next door. He's pretty cool. I just find that the gravel, it obviously lets a lot of stuff grow. I did spray this with weed and seed, so some parts are not dead and some are, but I'm trying to pull out as much as I can just to keep it managed. Oh, clover, some more clover. Anyways, yeah, because this is pretty much dead, stuff like this, so I'm just gonna pull it out, try to get the gravel back in where it's supposed to go, and then move on to this other thing. Don't worry about this. I'm gonna do my best to pull out as much as I can, if I can see it. If it's already dead, it'll be fine, but like the organic matter is what, you know, lets stuff grow. I think there's a barrier underneath this, but I think the organic matter, obviously, and just the roots getting into crevices and things, there's a lot of stuff that kind of just catches in here from the wind. Anyways, some stuff I'm not gonna be able to get out. All that mud trying to just not the priority. I'm looking for the big stuff. Right there was a kind of hole from the rabbits. They tend to get under here and then down from somewhere. I can't have that. Well, I just cleaned all this off and I was talking in it and I didn't record. So I'm gonna repeat what I said because I think it adds context. So there's like these, at least this fence. The full fence surrounding this property is all one go ahead, I guess, like one fence company. But there's these concrete and then there's this like wood plate and they're rotting. I don't know if it was the previous fence and then they just fenced over. Actually, that might be it. But it looks like there's bricks or pavers lined on the other side of the wall. So I was curious what it looked like. I'd never been over there. But I don't want the fence line like rotting. So I was just contemplating even having this gravel here. Because it's a bit high. It looks like the bottom is here, but there's obviously things touching it, or soil material touching it, and it's high over here as well. So I just was curious about that. And yeah, I think I might leave this. Well, I'll clean this up just a little bit. Get these rocks back. Gravel back this way, just so it's a little neat. And then, yeah, that would conclude that. I know that rock's out of place, or that paver. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Since I've done the fence line, I'm kind of gonna focus right here. This is gonna stay as is today. What I'm mostly looking forward to doing is just picking up trash. This was out of my shower. Don't ask. I'm gonna get rid of it. This is like a yoga mat. I was putting it here at one point. There used to be, okay, backtrack, flashback, whatever you want to call it. There used to be flagstone all right here with no substrate underneath it. Like it was just flagstone on dirt. I used all of this flagstone for my project in the front yard, and there's still some remnants of flagstone. So there's some pieces that line back here. There's one under this post, and then there's a few under this post. Oh, there's one more there, and there possibly could be one under there. But I'm gonna get these all into the front yard so I can have pretty much all the flagstone on the lot in the front where I'm using it. I might need some help. Okay, well I got that one. I was gonna get help from my roommate, but I think I got it. I don't know. Oh, that bitch is stuck in there. Oh. She's here. You can either lift or I can lift.
This is scary.
Scary? Since it's free, I just need you to pull them.
What do I pull?
You're pulling these three.
Okay.
Once you get it off.
Oh!
Okay.
Now what, this?
Yeah.
Bitch, I can't get that.
It's okay. Let me get the shovel. Yeah, worm. All those roly polies.
You want this back under there?
Yeah. Oh. It's okay. Whew. Huh? Ooh. Alrighty.
Okay.
Thank you, madame. Appreciate your hard work.
No problem.
Love you. So from that, we got this piece. There's a small piece back there. These, that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There might be one more. Let me check. Oh. And then there's another one. So we have 11. Oh, I just broke one of them, so oopsie. So also this post is rotting down there. So I'll have to figure that out one day. I'll rot it out for sure. I spent some time thinking off camera, and I have no thoughts. I was just thinking about what I'm gonna do next. I could mow today. That would be good practice because some of the weeds are just getting big already, and I want to keep them mowed down so they don't get too big and spread. But I got other things that are labor intensive as well. That should be all the flags down here. I'm thinking about keeping this as like a grass killer, just to like lay over grass and let it like burn up underneath it. It's like when you uncover things, you start to think about, oh, well, how could I use this? So I get a little off track. Not that I'm doing something that I shouldn't be doing yet. Gotta keep my mind focused on the agenda, perimeter. Yep. So quickly, I'm just gonna clean this up. I'm gonna dump the soil out of that and just get this so when I am ready to mow, I can mow it. So, okay, these pavers, again, there's just fucking pavers everywhere. Shout out my neighbor. She took a bunch that were over here the other day. But these, I just want to be able to mow this. Like I know I said I don't like grass in my other videos. I still don't like grass. But what I hate worse is pavers covered up by organic material. No. So over here, got a bunch of ant piles. This is that same concrete pad. It's almost like a ramp. I think the original owner had a trailer or something back there. And this used to be a big swinging door, but it's overgrown. Try to clear all this grass off as much as I can. Going to get different gloves. Find a lighter. Huh? No. I mean, I think I've taken every tool I need. I'm gonna do what I did for that patio and kind of line things up along here, or like stack them. I have a pile there of flagstone, and I have a pile over there. I have a lot of flagstone, so I definitely know that I have enough for all of this area now. And I'm getting another piece from my neighbor that is freaking humongous. So it's gonna be like the centerpiece, or it may go over there next to the hose as like a standing point. So this is an area that I was talking about where it has the like rot at the fence. I mean, it's not terrible. I think I caught it early enough. Like this fence is pretty new. This was the original height, at least before the previous homeowner had it. And as you can see, if you can tell, that kind of drops down a little bit. And it's because they added like this pretty much like bedding soil in this area, and then they put sprinklers. But what they did was they added concrete sandbags against this wall. Barely had like a crack, which is probably done okay. But then once I've exposed some over here, like it's just dark down there, and I don't want the fence rotting. I had the some of these that I pulled out already up at the front. I might need them for like elevating the patio that I'm going to do there. So we'll just see. We'll see if I need all of them, some of them. There's also some more bricks that I have piled over here. So I'll just clean it up as best we can. I'm getting tired, so let's see how much we can do. Dad, do you think they tapped rebar through all these?
What?
I said, do you think they tapped rebar?
He might have stabbed some down in there.
Was this Doofus or was this Scott?
This was Scott. I mean, if you cleaned it out real good, you may not have to go through all that trouble to get rid of all that.
Say it again for the video.
Tell you gotta unfuck it before you can fix it.
I just can't. I don't think I can move these.
I bet a sledgehammer will move them.
That was a long portion. So yeah, I did a little bit of this and I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit off camera because I'm gonna probably just mow over this shit. Take care of that. Over here, I have to get this pile and then I'm gonna mow. My dad just said, oh, weeds or mowers are weeds' worst enemy. So I'm just gonna try to keep this shit low. In the back at least, because I don't want stuff popping up like this. So we'll just try to keep it low, keep it low. Since the last clip, I've showered, laid down in my bed after said shower, and took a break. So I'm gonna show you what I've completed today and put a little before and afters if I can. So I got this area all leveled out. No stones stacked up. All the gravel is gone. Well, some of it. There's still like a pea gravel in there. Got this mowed and edged all the way, looking good. Got this all mowed, cleaned up. There were a bunch of ant piles. I have this area mowed down and weed eaten. Okay, there's still an amount of dirt, so I might eventually till this up. And I know there's a whole bunch of stuff here, but when the time comes, I'm gonna have like a greenhouse right here. It's perfect. It's just perfect. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do that? We got this area, remember, all cleaned up over here. I did not get to doing the latch, but that's okay. Keep it on the list. Got the gravel all spread out. In the video, you saw me just like blowing it and moving it around. That was what I found to be the easiest way to like separate the organic material. Got some stones stacked up where I'm ready to get some decomposed granite. We'll go next, and then I'll put the flagstone in. Got this area mowed. Did not do a whole lot of work over here. I was getting too tired. But I mean, eventually, if I can, the idea would be to almost have this all slope back down how it was originally. I think it would be obviously a lot of work to move probably 2 tons of soil maybe. If I could terrace this area down, like have 3 terraces, this whole area could be like food garden, and then put some fruit trees over here. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Come again next time.